Hello kids, and welcome to week 1. For this week is to finish one half of panel A. This is all of panel A in the large dog sweater. Half of it actually starts from the bottom and goes to about there. In the large sweater you do 7 total repeats of this cable before you do the ribbing, so it's a good idea to get through at least 4 of them so that you'll have plenty of time to complete the ribbing section once we get to week 2. If you stay on task for the first 2 weeks, you'll be rewarded by having an easier time getting through the last 2 weeks. I typically find that people who do knit-alongs really start with a bang, but then sort of fizzle towards the end. So this is designed a little bit to not be quite as difficult or time-consuming as you go on. Like I said before, there are now 3 dog sizes. So think of size 1 as being your small dog or large cat. Size 2 could be sort of more of a corgi-sized dog. And then size 3 is a large dog. So think golden retriever or some larger sized dog like that. If you have a dog that's sort of between those sizes, don't worry, it's not really difficult to alter the pattern. The size is pretty easy to adjust. All you have to do is just increase or decrease the amount of stitches that you have between each cable. That will make it wider or narrower as you need to fit your own personal furry child. One aspect I'm excited to explore in this knit along is the use of Instagram. So each week I'm going to have a little theme so that if you want to follow me or if you want to check out what your fellow knitters are doing with this particular knit along, all you have to do is follow the hashtag. This week's hashtag is #FurryChildren. So take a picture of your furry child to size up exactly who it is that you're making this sweater for. I want to see him. I want to get to know this person, whether it's a furry cat or a furry dog or a furry question mark. I gotta know. The only furry children I have in my life is Cecil, and of course my cat Sam, who I'm pretty sure if I attempted to put a sweater on would have disastrous results in my face region. So we're just going to avoid that. Just a quick note on cable needles. Cable needles come in a lot of different shapes and sizes. They come with little dip guys like this one. They come in what looks like just a little short double-pointed needle, or they come in the little J hooks. If you've never done cables before, I highly recommend the J hook. It's really easy to use and it's less confusing than the other ones. All you need to do is, when it says slip however many stitches onto a cable, you slip it onto the short end here and then hang it in the front or the back of your work as directed. And then when you get ready to actually knit off the cable needle, you just slide it to where the long part is what you would knit off of. It's easier to grip, it's really easy to remember, that way your stitches don't become twisted or anything without you knowing it. The cable I'm going to demonstrate to you is the T3F, which appears in the pattern. It's a twist 3 to the front, and I'm going to show it to you just because it's a little bit different than a normal cable. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate the T3F. Basically, the F means you're going to be putting your stitches that you're sliding off onto the cable needle into the front. So what we're going to do is knit 2, row 1, and then these are the 2 needles that I'm going to slip off onto the cable. You can slip them both on at once or one at a time, whatever you're most comfortable with. And then I'm actually going to purl this next stitch here. And then I'm going to let go of the left-hand needle and knit the stitches directly off the cable. Then I'm just going to finish the row. And that's all there is to it. So that's really how it differs. With a traditional cable, you're knitting the stitches that you put on the cable as well as the stitches that are still on your needle. And in this case, you are purling and knitting. So not difficult, just something to be aware of. Okay kids, so that pretty much wraps it up for week 1. I want to see your progress, so remember, hashtag furry children, or hashtag Bejuled Knit Along. Join me next week when we go over how to finish this entire panel. All right, see you then. I'm watching you knit.